Welcome. Grateful Rise, Grand Rising. Welcome to Woo Day number 1534, where we're going to do a little breathing, we're going to do a little stretching, we're going to do a little flow, and we're going to do a little manifestation work here today. Also, good morning, Grand Rising, Grateful Rise. Glad to have you all in this space. I am Brother Sam, coach, healer, educator. Glad to be here this morning with y'all, joining y'all for this last day of the year. What better day in the year than the last day to release all the stuff that didn't serve us this year and to move forward into the new year with new intentions, with new purpose, with new manifestations, with new thoughts, with peace, with calm, with being involved in the vibrant of the spirit and our bodies.
Wake up, everybody. It's time to get up. Wake up, everybody. It's time to get up. Stay woke, stay woke, stay woke. It's time to get up. Stay woke, stay woke, stay woke. It's time to get up. We're healing, we're dealing, we're growing. Together, together, releasing. We're teaching, we're moving. Together, together, we're learning, discerning, we're striving. Together, together, we're leading, connecting, transforming. Together, together.
Welcome to the last day of the year. Welcome to Brief Stretch Routine. A couple of things I'm going to ask of you. Please have patience with us. Ran a minute or two late, but the program itself is going to require that you stay to at least about 7:40 or so. So if you can please, I'm just going to ask you for that extra 10 slash maybe 5 extra minutes on top of that for people who want to share and reflect. So that we can and and so you can experience the entire session. So please be able to stay for a few extra minutes beyond the 7:30. Um, Other than this is really a practice of connecting to ourselves. So we're going to kind of start very externally, but we're going to continuously work inside, and deeper and deeper. So give yourself space for that. So physically, hopefully you have space on the ground that you can be able to actually lay your body down into the ground. If not, if you're behind a desk, all of this is going to be accessible to you as well. There may be a few movements that you may not be able to do because you're at a desk and you're seated, but the majority of this practice you can do at your desk, so you're not excluded from it if you are at a desk. Um, the third thing is be gentle with yourself through this practice. There's no competition here. There's no I can do what I used to do when I was 12 years old at the track star at my local middle school. There's no I can stretch as much as I used to stretch when I was the local high school athlete of the year and super flexible and super fast and super strong. This is just you meet your body where your body is right now. If you're someone who's constantly involved in a stretching practice, then you know exactly where your body is. And if you're not, then again experience the joy of discovering where your body is. So make it a joyful experience. This is not a competition. This is not, I wish I had. This is where you are right now. Be happy with it. And if you do want to make an extension, then make that part of your intention. As you move into the next year, if you want to be like, well, I would like to get you to do this and I can't do it now, make that part of what next year looks like for you. And finally, in our breathing, we're going to go through a couple of different breathing routines. I want you to be verbal with your breathing. I want you I want you to be audible, I should say. I want you to be able to hear your breathing. All right. So we're not doing sometimes you go to yoga classes and everybody's like, can't hear anybody. No, this is completely different. I want you to hear yourself breathing. I want you to lock into the power of your breath. I want you to lock into the sound of your breath. So to help us with that, throughout the practice till we get to the very end, your breathing will be internally inhales through your nose and exhales through your mouth. All right, so it'll sound like this on your inhale, so you're gonna fill up from the belly and move that air up into the chest region. And then for your exhales, you're gonna exhale with the sound of shoo. All right. So you're gonna you're gonna exhale with the sound of shoo. That's gonna help you lock into that sound. So if you feel yourself going through some time and you haven't heard shoo lately, you haven't been breathing right, you're back to that little quiet whisper of a breath. And that's what we don't want through this practice. All right. So with that said, let's go ahead and get started this morning. We're gonna involve a couple of different modalities in what we're doing, right? So first thing we're gonna do is do some light tapping, some quick tapping. So we're gonna hold our left hand out. And we're gonna just tap on our wrist a little bit with the other hand. Okay, and we're gonna just kind of make our way up the arm. Stop and pause right here for a second. So the pause right there. We'll go into our shoulders and pause right there for a second. That's it. We just kind of waking the body up. Get up to the neck, other side of the neck. Take the other hand. Get to the other neck side, other side of the neck. Get to the other shoulder. Get down the arm again, and back down to the wrist. So again, just waking up the body gently this way. Now we're gonna just go to the waist. Just tap at the waist. You can either tap with the back hand, nice edge of the hand, or instead, tap the kidneys on. Just gently tapping without beating the heels up. Work our way down the legs, tapping, and then we're gonna go to the back of the knees, back of the knees. We might as well just keep going all the way down. So just tapping, tapping, tapping. And then we're gonna work our way back up, inside of the legs, tapping, tapping, tapping. And we're gonna release them. Okay. So the next activity, so again, just waking the body up, just waking the body up slowly. So we're gonna add some just a little movement before we get down on our toe, mat. So first thing we're gonna loosen up the upper body a little bit. So we're just gonna do these swings and we're gonna exhale. And vision. We're gonna do our arm rotations forward, and then we're gonna go backwards. Open up and do the forward rotation a little bit wider. We're gonna go backwards a little bit now. And finally, we'll do our full arm rotations forward, and then we're gonna reverse it. So just open up, slowly open up the upper body. Then the next thing we want to do is up like in the goalpost. We're being goalposts a lot today. We're gonna just come down. We're gonna bring that right elbow towards the left knee. We're not trying to touch it, just bring it to it. We'll come back up and we're gonna bring it. Now we're gonna speed it up and just exhale. So each time we come down. So down, we pick up and out. right hand is going to come forward and tap the left chest. The left hand is going to go back and tap the right kidney. And then we're going to just alternate. Add our breathing to it. And the last thing we're going to do with this sequence, we're going to hands up, hands out. We're going to reach down and touch the outside of our shin with that right hand, outside of the left shin with the right hand. And then we're going to reverse outside of the right shin with the left hand. All right. And again, we're going to add our breathing to it. So it looks like this. Okay. So kind of do our dynamic stretching, and we're going to cover static. So we're going to raise our hands all the way up. On the deep inhale, on the exhale, we're going to down. All right, so in this position here, knees can be slightly bent or bent a lot. Just again, based on where you are. You're touching wherever your hands can touch. If it's on the shin, that's fine. If it's towards your ankles, that's fine. If you reach the ground, that's fine. Wherever your body says is okay for you this morning is where you're going with it. All right. So let's just do a quick raise halfway, and then we'll sink back down again. Now from here, we're gonna slowly begin to open up our feet so they're a little bit wider than hip width. And we're gonna start bending our knees. Okay, so bend our knees. We're heading toward a squat. So again, for you, your squat may be right here. Hands on knees, hips maybe parallel to the ground, and that's where your body says you can go this morning, and that's fine. That's perfect. All right. Um, don't let today be the first time that you try full squat. Please, I want you to enjoy your new year. so So if this is where you're at, that's fine. If you want to go a little bit deeper with it, you can. If you want to go a little deeper with it, you can. If you want to go all the way down with it, you can. And again, let today not be the first time that you're attempting this. I want you to enjoy your new year, and I want you to go out if you're partying or doing anything with friends. Please don't say, "Well, I can't go," because I did sound stretching routine this morning. All right, and now my knees are talking to me. So, right. So if you're here, this is great, and we're just gonna sit here for a few seconds and just open up the lower back, open up the glutes, just open up. All right, and then from there, we're gonna gently find our way down to the ground. Okay, so again, gently find your way down to the ground, and now we're here. So we're going to be in a cross-legged position. All right, so take your cross-legged position and then switch it. This is something one of my favorite teachers always does. We sit down and she's like, switch it. And so we switch. So we switch now to what may be not the most comfortable one, but one that your body can access. All right, so we're here. All right, so we're going to really begin to focus on our breath here. We're going to be focusing again on our deep inhales and on a deep exhale. So every day is going to be a breath, like a breath, single breath, single motion. Okay. All right, so we're going to start off with raising our hands up in the air on our inhale. So taking that deep inhale in, stretch it up, touch it, touch it, touch it, and exhale it out. Take it up again, inhale. Nice audible sounds should be going through your room where you are right now, if possible, unless you're at work. And maybe at work, I can still be nice and audible. Inhale it back up. Exhale it down. Or if you're looking for the switch coming up. So inhale it up. Hold it. And then slowly on the way down, we're gonna exhale and we're gonna twist over to the right. Left hand is coming to that right knee. Right hand props behind us, helping to support our back, keeping our backs nice and straight. And we're gonna twist from our waist over to the right, not necessarily the neck. So the neck is kind of following the body, following the body. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale it out, twist a little bit more. Take one more inhale, twist a little bit more. So from this position, we're gonna lift, keep everything the same, lift that right hand up and bring it across to the left knee. Take a deep inhale to set. And on the exhale, we're gonna fold over. Take a deep inhale in and fold again. So from here, we're gonna release that left hand, bring it up and around to the back. And again, now with that left hand is supporting our back, keeping it nice and straight. We're not leaning backwards. We're sitting straight up and down. Keeping our spine nice and straight. And then on our exhale, we're going to rotate to the left. Left. Rotate. So we're going to raise that left hand and bring it up over towards the right knee. Get a nice firm grip. Take a deep inhale and exhale, fold over. One inhale and fold over. And gently, gently, gently come on up. So kind of just opening up the lower back, opening up our hips a little bit. We're going to go ahead and extend our legs out into a V shape. Again, make the V comfortable. Everything is about your comfort, your peace. Now let's begin to focus back on the breath again. In our inhales, we are inhaling in positivity. And on our exhales, we're releasing anything from 2025. And you can go back and release it from anywhere, anytime. So you can go back to the 90s and release anything that you held on to. So we're releasing in our exhales, we're releasing anything that doesn't serve us, anything that doesn't work for us, anything that we don't want to move into the new year with. So we're releasing actively, consciously releasing, releasing, releasing. So let our exhales be an opportunity to release what no longer serves us. All right, so we're going to twist over to the left hand side. We're going to take our toes and point it back towards us, so we're lifting our toes. And we're going to stay with our eyes focused on our toes as we go down. We will not put our eyes towards our knee. All right. So using our hands, we're going to take a deep inhale in. And exhale, slowly come down over that left leg. Again, keeping your toes pointing back towards you, looking at your toes the whole way down, and just using your hands as a guide for where you will settle. Okay? Again, no competitions here. No need to go to any extent. Just wherever it feels comfortable, keeping your inhales and exhales audible. So inhaling in, using your exhales and your release as an opportunity to get even deeper in your stretch. Inhale in and release. So from here, we're going to work our way towards the middle. Stay nice and low. Take a deep inhale in and release. One more time. Inhale in and release. Again, keeping your toes pointed at you. All right. We're going to gently again keeping that same height. Move over and straddle the right leg. So then we're looking at the right toes, they're pointing back at us. Legs are straight, and we're comfortable. All right, so we're gonna take a deep inhale and release. Again, releasing anything that doesn't serve us, reflecting on what our year was like, reflecting on the joys, but also reflecting on the challenges that we had, reflecting on the things that worked for us, the people that worked for us, the relationships that worked for us, and then reflecting, releasing people, energies, situations, relationships that didn't work for us. All right, so taking a deep inhale in and releasing. So let the strength of your inhale be the strength of your intention. Okay? So if you're serious about releasing these things, show it. Show it. Let your body know that we're releasing these things. So I'm just going to take it right back down real quick. So take a deep inhale and fold all the way down. Up. So we can slowly transition into our hands and knees. So again, if you're sitting down for this may be a little challenging to do. But what you can do is do the version of cat and cow. Sit it down, where you and arch your back forward, and then forward out as well. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna just go into child's pose. Those of us who can get onto the ground. So we're gonna go into child's pose real quick. Sit down till your hips, and head down to the ground, and just sit here for a while. Just feel the release. Take a deep inhale in and release it out. Deep inhale in and release it out. Slowly come up, kind of arch your back a little bit. Come all the way up forward. We're going to drop our hips down towards the ground and arch our head. Look up, or look straight ahead. And we're going to do about two more of this. So we're going to go all the way back down to child's pose. We're going to go through child's pose. Drop our hips down, arch our spine back, look up, a little higher. Each time you do it, hopefully there's a little bit more of a release and you can stretch a little bit more. Take a deep inhale and exhale it out. All right, back to our hands and knees. Bring that left foot forward and set it down into a runner's lunge. So now alignment is very important, y'all. So with this, I want my ankle to be ahead of my knee and my start. All right, so my ankle is ahead of my knee. And then as we move into the glute pose, we're gonna shift our hips forward. We're gonna drop our right thigh down. And now my knee is above my ankle, pretty much a straight 90-degree angle between the foot and the knee. All right. And we're just stretch here. So we're releasing that right quad towards the ground. Feeling the stretch there. May feel some stretching in the left hip as well. Take a deep inhale in and release it. Again, remember not to overstretch. There's no competition. It's just you coming in connection with your body, coming in connection with what it can do at this point in time. Take a deep inhale in and release again. Transition time, deep inhale. We're going to begin to extend that leg and go backwards. Just the left toes off the ground. And you're going to kind of come right here. So you're going to be hips up over your knee, right? So your right knee. Notice that my chest is still connected to the leg and it stays in that and maintain that connection. You can stay here, and if you want, if this is something that you do regularly, you can take it down a little bit more and drop down towards that hip if you want to. All right. But this is not mandatory, not necessary. Okay. And then we'll release that, take a deep inhale in, and again release. And we'll come back forward. So we're going to take our left hand and bring it inside of the left knee. All right. Okay. So now walking the hands out a little bit. Your hands are your support. They're going to tell you how far you can go, how low you can go. Okay. So we're going to now drop the hips forward on that right side. And we're going to walk the hands out. So by now you should feel a little stretch in that left hip. If you're not feeling it and you can go a little deeper, you may want to drop maybe the right hand down to the ground or the right forearm down to the ground. You may feel it there. If you're not still feeling it, you want to intensify it, drop the left forearm down. All right. And so now we got the forearms on the ground, or you may be right here with the hands still on the ground and you're getting the perfect stretch here. So take a deep inhale in and release it. One more, inhale in and release. And then from here, we're going to just touch the stretch one more time, the hamstring stretch. So we're going to just go right back from the outside and inside, and then we'll come back. All right, and then switch sides. Okay, we're going to do a little bit again on the right side. So right foot forward. Again, check your alignment. Right foot should be a little bit in front of the right knee. So when you come forward, the right knee is over that right ankle. Okay. And if you need to adjust your foot, if you didn't set it correctly, just make the adjustment before we get started. So now dropping that left thigh down. Okay. Take a deep inhale in and release. Deep inhale in and release. Again, you're focusing on your breath. You're focusing on releasing these things from 2025 that didn't serve you, that didn't work for you, that serve your purpose, that serve your goals. We're going to begin slowly going back now. We're going to extend that right knee leg. Toes come off the ground. Keep the chest connected to the leg. Okay? Don't overstretch. And if you haven't done this stretch in years, don't try to do what you did 20 years ago. Keep it real basic. Keep it real gentle. All right. If you do this every day, you may want to sink all the way down with it, and that's fine as well. Taking a deep inhale in and releasing your breath. Deep inhale in and release it. So after that second one, let's come back up. We're going to take our hands inside of that right leg. All right, and same thing, we're going to walk the hands out. We're going to open up those hips a little bit. And each side may be different. Just because we did one thing on one side doesn't mean it's going to happen on the other side. Right? Different things happen to different sides of our body over time, over space. And so our body adjusts to that. So make sure you're adjusting to what your body can do. And again, you may want to drop down to the left forearm if that's available. You may want to drop down to the right forearm if that's available. Or you may want to stay on the hands. All of this is any particular variation, it's fine. The biggest thing is that you are in tune with your body and listening to what it's allowing you to do and having that communication with it and negotiating with it so that y'all are both in alignment with each other, you and your body. All right. Just to kind of come out of this, we're going to go ahead and go back, sit back again, extend that leg out, toes go up to the ceiling, sit back on it, and again, be determined where it is okay for you to go to. You don't have to do anything that your body's not okay with. All right. And then we're just going to kind of slowly come out of that and go back in our cross-legged position. And let's just take a quick second to recalibrate before as we begin to close out of the stretch part and really focus on our breath. So take a deep inhale in and exhale. Deep breath in and exhale. So we have one more movement. So we're gonna take ourselves long ways on the mat and slowly take ourselves down to the ground. Again, any way that you can get there. Make sure you are gentle with yourself. Make sure you're taking your time. No rapid movements here, no jerks. Everything is nice and smooth. Get yourself down. When you get down, bring your feet to the ground. Bring your knees up. Your knees into your chest. Take a deep inhale in and release. All right. So from here, we're gonna go post our hands. If you can see me, my hands are both posted. My knees are up, and we're gonna just twist over to the right side. So again, gently, 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 slowly, 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 with control. Bring those knees over to the right side. You should feel the stretch immediately on the left side of your body, hips, waist. All of that. If you want, you can take your right hand over to the left knee. Just kind of help bring it down a little bit to get the stretch. Take a deep inhale in. You can release it. You can either look straight up towards the ceiling or turn your head over to the left side, away from your knees. Take a deep inhale in and release. So we're going to slowly bring it back up. Head up the knees into the chest. Inhale in and release. Another deep inhale. Go over to the left side. Again, keep your hands goal posted. Legs over to the left. And then again, if you once you get to where you get to, you should feel a stretch, and you may want to bring it intensify this next stretch by bringing the left hand over to that right knee. Bring it down a little bit. So take a deep inhale in and release it. Take a deep breath in and release. And slowly come back to the center. And this time, just gently let your legs fall out in front of you. Bring your hands down towards the sides of the body. Take a deep breath in and exhale. So this next stage, we really want to get to physical. Close your eyes, space. Bring your arms so that your left hand is right above your belly button. Right? Shoot down and sit up. So make sure you can hear me as I guide us through the last phase of our routine, of our practice this morning. So what we're going to do is do box breathing to close out. So you're going to so with box breathing, we're going to inhale, we're going to hold, we're going to exhale, and then we're going to, all right? So we're going to do a couple of cycles. Okay? So I want you to put your hands down. Left hand goes to your heart, right hand goes on top of it. And what you want to do is, as we get into our box breath, I want you to channel the power and the energy of love. I want you to send that love to yourself first, and then to whoever else you choose to send it to. And if you want to send it to the world, do so as well. But start always first with yourself. Take care of the love that you have to have for yourself. All right. So we're going to channel that energy as we begin to look into 26, that we hold ourselves first in the center of our universe, and we love ourselves first before we can do about it. Okay. So I'm going to take a deep inhale in and hold it. Release it with the energy of love. And while we're holding it, we're letting the universe replenish us, resupply us with more energy, more love. We'll take a deep inhale and suck all that energy up. We're going to hold it and let it marinate inside of ourselves, let it transmute within ourselves, and release that love energy back to the world. Do cycles of this. Take a deep inhale and hold it. Release all that love out and hold it. Take a deep inhale and potential breathing. And this time we're going to activate our vagus nerve, or we're going to start humming. So on our exhale, we're going to keep our lips sealed, and we're just going to hum into the world, making the hum as beautiful as you possibly can, make it as loving as you can. And this time I want you to focus on an energy that you want to walk into 2026 with, energy that you want to have for yourself, but you're willing to share with the world as well. So this is the energy that you're calling into yourself, that you're willing to share with the world. So just take a second to reflect on what that would be. And with that, we're going to take a deep inhale and hold it. Exhale and share. So you're humming out that exhale and hold it. Inhale again. Focus on G. Hum it out. Inhale. Hold. Share. And stand. Go back to your gentle and up breath. Then I begin to just wake our bodies back up gently. Fingers with your toes. Rotate your wrists, rotate your ankles. Bring your knees up, give them a nice gentle turn. Roll over to your favorite side, right side, left side, whichever side is your favorite side. And then gently come back up into a seated position. As you come back to your ECC, I want you to take your hands, raise them up, and bring them together, bring your fingertips together, and bring them down towards your heart. Now we're going to keep the space between our fingertips and our palms, but we're going to connect our palms at the bottom so there's a space that you can look through. Right? So we keep in almost like a lotus concept, right? So what I want you to do again, we're still in our manifestation and visualization process. So I want you to think of a color. Think of a color. And I will say this, right? Once we're done, go look up the chakras and see if your color is in the chakra. And if it is one of the chakras, think about how you connect to that particular chakra today that let you use that color, right? And then you're going to go back to that intention that you had about that you want for yourself and that you're willing to share with them. All right, so there's two parts to it. Something that I desire for myself and something that I'm willing to share. And I want you to create a crystal inside of your fingers, inside of your palm, inside of the power centers that your hands are. Create this crystal using the color that you had and infuse it with that intention you have. Infuse it with that intention that you have. Infuse it with that thought. Infuse it with something that you crave and desire for yourself that you are willing to share. Okay? Take a deep breath in and release it. One, release it. For this last one, once you get prepared to release that energy, release that crystal to the world, it will always belong to you. It is attached to you. It's like a string that's coming from your heart. But so it touches you first, but then you're sharing this thought, you're sharing this energy, you're sharing this vibration with your world, whatever you want it to be. More, as long as it's more than just you, hopefully. Um, you know, and you're sharing that. Yeah, it is yours first and foremost, but it's also something you'll give to you. All right, so take a deep breath in and exhale it and blow it out. Okay? So, and so, thank y'all both for joining me this morning. Again, thank you for staying a little bit past time. I apologize for the time. There's no way I could say it for the time. And still, I hope that you received something from this morning's practice. I hope you move through your day with peace, with calmness, with intention, with purpose, with dignity.
Sam? Sam, you're going a little bit in and out for me. Can you come closer to the phone, maybe?
Okay, sure.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope that. All right, so as we ending again, I'm just saying my finals. Just hopefully that this was something that you got something with it from, and that you can walk through your day with the energy that we cultivated, with the peace that we cultivated this morning, and that you're willing to share that peace and that energy and that love and that vibration with your world as you define your world to be. Um, and so as we just share our love with the world, that we share our joy with the world, we make the world a better place, one little step at a time. And with that, I am complete and say thank you and I share and peace.
Great. Thank you so much for that, Sam.
And with that,
So I'm going to pull up your special offer,
games.
lead it from there. And Kaisha will drop your information in the chat for those who want to follow up.
So if you know me, you know what we do. I am part of a tandem, a little powerful tandem. Me and my daughter work together on different projects. The next project we have coming up is our detox. Coming up January 19th. So we have a detox program. It's gonna be like the fifth, sixth year of doing it. So if you're interested in joining us for the detox, please send us an email to supremelight.333@gmail.com and we will add you onto the list. We'll send you back a response. We'll add you to a WhatsApp group and then January. In January, we'll send out all the details. Make sure you have enough time to get all the materials that you need. We'll be supplying some of the materials. And so we welcome you to, restart your year with us, detoxing, and continue in that process of releasing what no longer serves us. Right. At this time, we're kind of pointing our attention towards food and what we put into our bodies, but it's so much more about making decisions about how we choose to live our lives. That's the that's the offer for this morning.
All right. How can we stay in contact with you?
Um, Definitely a couple of different ways. Definitely through the Supreme Light 333 email, also at castprep1@gmail.com. Instagram is at castprep. So please, again, definitely join me on Instagram. We're going to have a lot of different offerings this coming year. And so Instagram will probably be the way we start posting the majority of things that we'll be doing. For instance, we have a writing workshop on January 17th in Brooklyn. This one is in person. So that will be on the Instagram. So if you're interested in coming to that, please again find me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram, and you'll get all this information throughout the year.
Awesome. Thank you, Sam. And so I appreciate you coming here, challenging us in our bodies to move and to stretch. I told you before, like there was stagnation there for me. So I appreciate that and opening the airways, of getting the blood to flow. It definitely feel a difference. I don't know. I think maybe you should do like a series on Wednesdays or whatever, maybe in the new year, that we get up and move every every Wednesday at least. So appreciate you. Huh?
You can do that.
Okay, I would love that. So yeah, we need some more movement, especially it's cold outside and we can get warmed up and ready to go. So thank you for this morning. And we want to make sure that we continue to have sessions like this where we can have a space that we get different tools and resources from the community. And so today we were able to move our bodies. Thank you, Sam. And if you have anything you're doing after this, hopefully the blood is flowing and you are getting warmed up. So things like that happen by way of us providing this platform where we have Zoom and we have our text messages and our e-blasts and everything that go out to make sure that people land in the space and know what's going on. So we encourage you all to send love offerings and or donations either for the month or you could do it daily when you're in the sessions with us. And so that can be made possible. We can continue to have the resources to grow. And next up on on Thursday, sorry, where are we? What day of the week is it? So we have, so tomorrow, Thursday, January 1st, we have LaWanda Banks and Vision Boards, Affirmations and Manifestations, how they work together. So Sam, you queued us up, got us all opened up and ready to go to get those manifestations going. And so tomorrow we put the hand in hand with the vision boards and your affirmations and your other manifestations. And let's enter this year with flow and ease and allow it to arrive with flow and ease in our lives. The next step, we have welcome to our newbies. If you are new to the space, thank you all for joining us. We appreciate you being here with us and following along with what's going on in the session and being down to stretch and grow with us. And we encourage you to bring your family and friends next time. Join us, use the same link, register, and bring more people along with you. So we welcome you to the space and welcome you back. And you can come back on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, which are our 90-minute sessions. And that's from 7 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. Eastern. And then we have our 30 to 45-minute-ish sessions on Mondays and Wednesdays from 7 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. Eastern. And those are on Zoom, live on Zoom like we are now, but they also stream on Facebook. So you can always go back and check for the recordings, or you can join us on Facebook and join the conversation there. You can also opt in to get the text messages sent to your phone in the morning to wake you up and join us. Excuse me. To wake you up and join us in the space. So you could do so by texting all caps Woo Nation to 74121 and you'll get the messages and you can always press stop to stop getting them. And we want to thank you again and ask that you stay in touch with us so you'll be able to check in or register for next week. By the end of this week, check out who's on the lineup there. And then we have our Facebook. So you can join the Facebook page and or the Facebook group. So make sure that you take a look and there are two different platforms there. So there's a page and a group, but you can engage with us on both. And then we also have our Instagram, which is at Wake Up Everybody Virtual. And we also have been archiving our last 5 years of work on YouTube. So check out the videos that we have there from the beginning, 5 years strong in this work and in the videos that we have. So you can always learn something from our previous episodes and see how far we've come. And then you can also email us at info.wakeupseries@gmail.com and let us know if you have any questions, comments, concerns, if you have some new facilitators, if you want to bring up certain topics in the group, please email us there and we'll follow up. And I also want to take down this slide now and give Sam his well-deserved love shower. So I want to unmute everybody so we can show him some love and shower him right now. Thank you.
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you so much. This was wonderful. It really helped clear out my head and chest and everything and get my joints moving again and the muscles. Thank you. This
Yes,
was
the blood
great.
is flowing for sure. Thank you. Thank you, Sam, for opening us up.
Thank you, Sam.
Thank you so
Giving us
much, brother.
partnership and stretching and working out.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for moving these
Brother
bones.
Sam.
Feel better.
Thank
All
you.
stretched out.
Look, everybody's all quiet.
All right. Thank you, everybody. Have a good
Thank you.
have
Makes
a
a
good
difference.
day.
Have a good one. Bye. Happy New Year.
Believe I
Happy
can
New Year.
fly.
Happy New You.
Year.
Happy New Us.
Thank you,
Good to
Sam.
be here, everybody.
May Allah
Thank you,
continue
Sam.
to